What's up, everybody? It's Supersmallchibiwolf, and today I'm going to be reviewing Berserk 1997. This is a 25th episode anime series and the 70th Chibi review. Now, the first thing I want to talk about are the characters. The characters were great. They are also interesting, skillful fighters, and overall, I love them. First character I want to talk about is Guts. Now, Guts, he is a strong, skillful fighter and swordsman that can survive many crazy attacks, and he has shown to surprise many by killing even the strongest of opponents that have underestimated him. He was the best friend of Griffith and the Band of a Hawk, and he was the highest soldier next to Casca. Guts tends to be grateful, but he doesn't express his emotions a lot compared to his friends like Griffith. And overall, Guts is one of those classic anime characters that has a big sword, a cool design, iconic design as well, and overall interesting backstory. I like Guts. He's cool. Next character I want to talk about is Casca. Now, Casca, she is one of the coolest and one of my favorite female fighters, or females in general in anime. She's really cool. I enjoy watching her fight scenes and interesting backstory. I would also say, she's one of the coolest tsunderes in anime, and she wields a sword as well. But I would also say that, I enjoy her backstory relating her relationship with Griffith. I enjoy those episodes where we got to know more about them and how they went from beginning to end, their story, and I enjoyed it. I would say, Casca is one of Griffith's highest soldiers next to Guts, and overall, I think she's a really cool character. Next character I want to talk about is Griffith. Now, Griffith, he was a strong and talented fighter who respected his opponents, and he is the leader of the Band of the Hawks. Now, Griffith, there's many things I was thinking about Griffith. I enjoy his backstory. I think it's a really cool, character, and a nice small rival to Guts. I enjoy those moments where we got to know more about himself, his backstory, and we got to see more of the development between Guts and Griffith. And I won't spoil anything, but from beginning to end, I enjoy that story between them, leading to the conclusion we had. And besides that, I would also say that I enjoy how Griffith, there was this scene where he was dealing with some cocky, ungrateful people later on, and how he just goes all out and deals with that situation. Now the other characters, I would say, are pretty cool as well. I enjoy many of these other characters as well. I find them being funny, interesting, cool, skillful fighters. I enjoy the interactions that they have with each other, and overall, it's a great cast of characters. Now the next thing I want to talk about is the music. The music was great. There were some songs and moments where there were some really cool songs. The intro was it was nice, and I think it's nice. The outro was it was also nice. I would say the music overall, it's I'll put it good. Yeah. But I would say my favorite songs would be, what was it? Forces, and yeah, I believe that was the name, Forces. Yeah, it was. And my favorite song overall was Guts theme, and the meme theme. The what was it called? Called Gatsu. Yeah, that's the name of the song. This song is peaceful, but it can fit in interesting and emotional moments within the anime, and overall, it's great. Now, the story of Berserk, the story is about Guts, a guy who was born from the corpse of his mom. He is a young mercenary who makes a living by fighting. One day he meets the Band of Hawk. They are a formidable soldiers of mercenaries. And after he is recruited by their charismatic leader, Griffith, also known as White Hawk, Guts proves to be a great fighter, and he quickly goes up the ranks in order to become the head of Offense faction, and he has skills in fighting. While the Band of Hawks eventuals for recognition continues, Guts realizes that there's more to life than he once thought. Berserk is a story that follows Guts in his struggle to find his own path while doing his best to support Griffith's lust for power, and I love it. There's many amazing, great scenes that I remember, and even after, because I finished up this review. I plan to review it, but I was thinking, I'll wait for more of a better time. And this being known as the month of horror, I was like, you know what? This is a great way to start up doing reviews again with Berserk. So yeah, I love horror anime. I love horror video games. I even made a video months ago, or probably over a year ago, I think, where I spoke about horror animes and horror video games, Elfen Lied, Silent Hill, etc. And it's just Berserk is one of those gory and really cool animes that I really enjoy watching. And from the action to the fight scenes to the interesting story, it all has like a balance, a well balance between all of that. And that's one thing I really loved about Berserk. Now, next thing I want to talk about is I love how many moments, especially the ending of each episode, shows like a transformation of the scene tone into the manga version. Like it's like the animation of, say, Guts' face slowly turning into like the image of the manga, right? And I like that. It's pretty cool. We get to see the manga. What was it? Different parts of the manga, right? So that was really cool. I remember throughout the years seeing Berserk and hearing about it. I saw some of the mangas here and there and posters, but never finished watching it fully, like beginning to end, like I did for this review. So I was happy. Of course, there was many episodes that I haven't watched, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. Next thing I would like to talk about is kind of show respect to the creator of Berserk. Now, on May 6th, 2021, Kentaro Miura, sorry if I pronounced it wrong, Miura, passed away, and it was unfortunate. If you did not know, he is the creator of Berserk. And Berserk, from my research, and I was kind of surprised, it was still ongoing, I believe. And it was never finished. And don't get me wrong, like I think the work that we got from Kentaro it's amazing. Obviously Berserk will forever be a huge icon, of a huge anime icon next to the legends, like let's be like the Pokemon franchise, shonen animes like Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I mean? It's always going to be on top. It's going to be with the legends, Astro Boy. You know what I mean? It's always going to be like that. And, what was it? I think, every industry has its legends. You know what I mean? And Kentaro was one of them, with Berserk. And, yeah, I think it was a respectful and good thing to add this here. Because, yeah, it happened this year. And also, I love Berserk. Like I said, I watched a few of it throughout the years, and beautiful anime. Now, I didn't plan this, but when I noticed, I was happy. This was the 70th, Chibi review, and I'm happy. I try to put like specific what they call. I believe this is the word tier, like every 10 or every milestone or whatever. Have like a special thing. You know what I mean? The 50th was Gundam, like that's like 50th, special, and this one is the 70th, and yeah. Now, to end it off, the last thing I would like to say is, yeah, me as a 90s kid, I would like to say, I've always loved, Berserk and many 90s anime. Whenever I say like, uh, what was it? I love 90s anime and early 2000s and all that. And, before then, a little bit before then as well. I've always thinking about and talking about like anime like Berserk and, etc. Like I said before, the Dragon Ball, etc. So, yeah, it's a really great anime. So after watching Berserk, I would like to say I love it. uh, the characters were amazing, funny, and great to watch the stories throughout this adventure of Dale's. The music was amazing. I love the 1990s anime, style of graphics, and overall, it's just a great anime. One of my favorites, and I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it. Now, the animes that I recommend watching are Venus Falls because it also has interesting characters. It also has like crazy moments and just a overall great story. And the second anime I would like to recommend to all of you is Mob Psycho 100. Now, if you like comedy anime and intense fight scenes and craziness, you would love Mob Psycho 100 because I personally still, enjoy watching like scenes and episodes of it, here and there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.